Portage County's TV2, honored as the Station of the Year by the College Media Association for the second year in a row.
Now that Portage County has already seen the first snowfall of the season, exactly what steps do road crews take to prepare for Ohio's winters?
President Obama took a trip to Northeast Ohio today, what brings him to the Buckeye State.
And the football team sent out its seniors with style. Be sure to catch all the highlights in sports. This is Portage County's only truly local newscast.
From one of the nation's premier student-led television stations, this is Portage County's TV2 News.
President Obama spoke in Cleveland just a few hours ago, but first, good evening, Kent State and all of Portage County. I'm Kyle Heinzelman.
And I'm Vivian Fiki. It's starting to feel like winter right here in Kent.
Yes, it is, Vivian. We saw snow earlier this week. Reporter Alexa Maslowski found out just how Kent plans to brave the elements.
Thanks, Kyle. Today we watched the snow melt away, but not for long. The winter months are quickly approaching, and today I checked into just how we can prepare. On Tuesday, the city of Kent got its first taste of winter early this year, but the snow didn't stick around for long. Temperatures are back up today and the snow is melting. But what is the city of Kent doing to prepare for the harsh winter ahead, especially for drivers with those awful road conditions?
Some drivers here are really scared.
Yeah. I live in Cuyahoga Falls, so I drive from Cuyahoga Falls to Kent. Essentially 5 days a week, and I do notice sometimes there's a little difference when I move from one city to the next, but all in all I think they do okay.
According to the Weather Channel, extended cold temperatures will hit Ohio later in the winter season, but Kent Facilities Manager Gerald Shanley says the city prepares months in advance for winter weather.
I worry about the early heavy wet snows when the leaves are still on the trees, because now it creates not only a hazard with road conditions, but we have tree branches and stuff breaking. So it's a concern to me also with that, is that we have to be prepared for that.
Shanley said with lake effect snow, there is no way to know just how bad the winter will be.
It's Ohio, it's Northeast Ohio, it's Great Lakes, I mean, it's Lake Erie. We always prepare for the worst.
He said the barns are filled with salt, and while the city is prepared for the winter, there are still some things to keep in mind when you're behind the wheel and the roads get icy. Take it slow to avoid slipping and sliding. Never slam on the brakes. Instead, pump them and give yourself plenty of room to stop. Never use cruise control, and always be aware of others on the roads, because when conditions are bad, sometimes there's only a split second to react.
You know, Kyle, even when I was driving on Tuesday evening, I have a fairly new car, and I found myself having to pump the brakes and found it very difficult to stop.
Yeah, I have a very bad habit of actually slamming on the brakes instead of pumping the brakes, so thank you very much for those tips. Thank you, Alexa.
No problem.